We had to defend the lead from Athens, and we have done that. It's Arsenal 0, Olympiakos 1, 3-2 on aggregate for Arsenal. We do go through despite losing on the night to Olympiakos once again. We've lost to them. So the last 3 visits Olympiakos have had to the Emirates, they've beaten us. But we do go through to the quarterfinals, and I think all things concerned, I think that's what matters. We go through to the next round quite comfortably. And we just move on now. We've got West Ham on Sunday, and then we have international break, and then we're going to be back against Liverpool, and then we're going to play the Europa League quarterfinals. Whoever that's going to be against, we'll see. The draw will be on Friday. As I'm recording this, Spurs are bottling it against Dinamo Kiev, and Man United, they could bottle it against AC Milan. So if Spurs go out, Man United go out, we have a good chance to win this competition. Really good chance. And in this game, parts of it were comfortable, but other parts not so much. And I think we do have to sort of ease those things back into our team, try and improve, because by the looks of Arteta, he didn't like it either. And if he ain't liking it, I don't think anyone else is really going to like it either. But the thing is, for me, some people may look at that and say, oh, we've lost again, we might do this, might do that. For me, European nights are about just getting the job done and moving on to the next round. And we have done that in this game. And, we didn't score, we lost the game on the night. It was at times pretty poor, if I'm honest. But, it wasn't too much heart attack, heartbreak, that kind of thing. ARABI did score again, though. He scored, came from a mistake from none other than Dani Ceballos. He came off literally straight after that. I think that's what I really liked about Arteta as well. The fact that he made a change as soon as that goal went in. It was immediate, and he wasn't waiting. He actually made a sub quickly, and he brought on Partey and Odegaard to stable the ship, which it did work, because I thought both of them did their jobs and did really help to stabilize that team a bit more, and that was obviously very good. And they scored that one goal. I think it was like 50 something minutes, and after that, it kind of flat for them. The first 5-10 minutes of the second half, they did really well, and they deserved to maybe get 1 or 2. But after that, and even before that, they were pretty shocking, and we were as well, I have to say. But we kept the ball. We tried not to give them too often, but we did give away quite a few times, which wasn't great. But we just have to move on from it. We're into the next round. There's not much complaining you can do. They did also get a red card when Gabriel Martinelli, his pace, and he literally killed him, and then he threw the ball at him, so he got a red card, which was quite funny. But 12 shots to us, to their 10, 5 shots on target to us, to their 2, 45% possession to their 55, 481 passes to their 558, 81% pass accuracy to their 83%. They had more possession, which is quite interesting. 9 fouls for us to their 13, 2 yellow cards each, 1 red card for them, no offside, 6 corners for us to their 3. So that is obviously all very good. And we got the job done. That's all I can say, to be honest. We got the job done. We're into the quarters. Spurs could go out, United could go out, Rangers could go out, everyone could go out, and it's just Arsenal left, so we can try and win that competition, which obviously would be very, very good indeed, and hopefully we can. But let's go straight into the player ratings. First of all, in goal, Bernd Leno. For me, decent performance. He had a good save, didn't really have much else to do, if I'm honest, and he had a decent little performance. I'll give him a 7. Next one, Hector Bellerin. Not for me, not a great performance. Really not a great performance from Hector Bellerin. He was bang average. It's not like he did anything too explicitly bad, but it's just he didn't contribute anything even going forward. He was too inverted for me, and Pepe was left isolated at times, and Bellerin, not for me for this performance, and I'll give him a 4. David Luiz and Gabriel, they played next to each other. We kept the same backline as the one in Spurs, but for some reason we played worse, which was weird. David Luiz and Gabriel, they had some sketchy moments in that game, I'm not gonna lie. Luiz more so than Gabriel. Their goal actually came from David Luiz just not closing the guy down, just letting him cut onto his other foot and shoot. I don't know what David Luiz was doing. Gabriel couldn't do anything about it. And there was other instances with David Luiz just messing about and not clearing his lines properly. He won a great performance from David Luiz, so I will give him a 4. Gabriel, I'll probably give him a 5. He wasn't much better, but he was a bit better than David Luiz today. And unfortunately, didn't have loads going forward. Even El Arabi, except from that one goal, which was, by the way, deflected, he didn't have loads to do, did he? So Gabriel, I'll give him a 5. Next one, Kieran Tierney. He looked quite tired in this game, which was something I was saying, maybe I know it's international break because maybe just play him against West Ham and then you have international break and then you can have little rests or whatever he's going to do. But for Kieran Tierney today, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was very good. He was always an outlet, always a threat down that left-hand side. And 7 is just an average now for Kieran Tierney. He is one of our own. He's a brilliant player for us and I'll give him a 7. Next one, Mohamed El Neni. He was decent. He didn't have a bad performance today, I thought. He tried moving the ball around, build-up play was decent, gave away the ball 1 or 2 times, but I think the same had to go for Granit Xhaka and Dani Ceballos. So that was just more of a whole thing. That's why we changed up the midfield so much, bringing on Partey and Ødegaard. But I will give El Neni a 6 for today. Next one, Granit Xhaka. I didn't see loads of him. Maybe that's just me. I don't really focus on that guy, but he moved the ball forward a bit. Good build up, I guess, sometimes, and then a few dodgy moments. Sometimes of giving away the ball and things like that. But on the whole, 6. I think that's fair enough. Next one, Dani Ceballos. What are you doing, mate? Thing is, he played well today. He actually, linked up the ball. He did well in that number 10 spot. But he made that one dumb mistake high up the field, and then he got caught out, and then there was no one else behind him, and then they went and scored. So Dani Ceballos, I'll probably give him a 5 for that. I think I'll probably would have given him a 6 or a 7, but you can't be making mistakes like that again. And next one, Emil Smith-Rowe. Now again, Emil Smith-Rowe, he was one of them. It wasn't a great one from him, but he could have done better. I think it's a tricky one. I'll give him a 6. Next one, Nicola Pepe. Yeah, he tried making things happen. He tried doing different things, but half the time it didn't really come off for him. So I think for Pepe, I'll probably give him a 6 as well. Up front as main striker, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, he had I think if he took his chances, he would have got a hat-trick. I think on another day, he probably would have got a hat-trick, if I'm honest. That one-on-one chance, the one that Martinelli put on a plate for him. There are probably some others that I can't think. The one that Dani Ceballos played him through in the first half. All chances that if he scored, he could have got a hat-trick easily. And I'm not sure how he didn't put any of those away, if I'm honest. He should have put all of them away. And this tie would have been very, very easy in the end. But Aubameyang, have to give him a 3. You can't do any of that. 3 points come from his pressing and things like that. That was pretty good. But even in the second half, that faded away. But that is it for that. Some of the substitutes, Partey, Ødegaard did very well when they come on. I'm not going to bother rating them. And then Gabriel Martinelli is very good when he come on as well. But we are through to the next round against Olympiakos in the Europa League quarter-final times. Let's see if Spurs get knocked out in extra time. Let's see if Man United get knocked out. See if Rangers get knocked out. Draw will be on tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time. Work out the time zone yourself for other countries. And guys, so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.